Hi there, my name's Shannon, and I have a question for you. Do you want to reconnect with your health, energy, flexibility, and vitality and get back to your best life, all with the strength to do the things that you want, plus the things you never thought you could, without spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on medicines, injections, and surgeries? Today, we're going to be going over how pain, headaches, sciatica, neuralgia, and more can point us to what's really going on in your body. We'll go over a brief overview of exactly how your spine and its alignment controls everything in your body and how our patients are experiencing relief and thriving. Now, I don't want to waste anyone's time, so before we go any further, I would like to go over who this is for. If you suffer from back pain or neck pain, if you suffer from migraines, sciatica, neuralgia, or more, if you want relief from pain that's preventing you from doing your day-to-day activities, if you're tired of being able to do the things you used to love doing, and if you're ready to get time back with family and friends while avoiding pills and surgeries. Does any of this sound like you? You're frustrated because you suffer from chronic pain. You want to lose weight or simply feel active, but you're afraid to work out and hurt yourself even worse. You want to get on the floor and play with your kids or your grandkids, but the idea of getting back up off the floor sounds painful. Or you simply just want to feel better every day when your feet hit the floor. However, you struggle because despite many doctor's visits and or prescriptions, you still don't know what the problem is. You don't have a long-term solution. You're spending money on doctor's bills, x-rays, scans, pills, injections, and more. You're spending time sitting in waiting rooms or at appointments for injections and new meds. And the idea of taking pain meds for the rest of your life is terrifying. Or maybe you just feel overwhelmed by trying to choose the best option to feel better. Listen, I want to tell you that you're not alone. I've been there, and we see patients in our office every day who have been there. But here's the good news. This non-drug approach diminishes and often even completely eliminates the need for prescription drugs. It is completely possible to restore mobility and flexibility pain-free. You can reduce the likelihood that you might need spinal surgeries by 28 times, and you can get well and excel and start to live your best life pain-free without spending hours in a doctor's office or paying off thousands of dollars in medical bills. Now, before we go any further, I want to give you a little bit more information about who we are and why we do what we do. So this is Dr. Bob Leonard. Dr. Bob Leonard is a chiropractic physician. He's certified in strength and conditioning specialist. He's the owner of Great Lakes Health and Wellness. He's a husband and a father. He's a member of 10,000 businesses. Now, here's a photo of Dr. Bob with two of his kids, Anna and Andrew, at the graduation from 10,000 businesses. And here's a picture of our team behind the scenes at the office. Dr. Bob is super passionate about seeing people live their best life, and that is exactly why he's opened Great Lakes Health and Wellness and put this presentation together for you today. Now, you're about to learn how you can get back to living the extraordinary life that you were meant to live. Just imagine with me what your life would be like if you woke up every day pain-free. Imagine spending more time living the active life you've been wanting to live. Imagine not having to worry about how you're going to handle your health issues and the bills that come along with them. Imagine being able to play with your kids and your grandkids again. And imagine being able to go for a walk or even a run without days of pain and ice packs. And imagine having the option to focus on your health in a consistent way without breaking the bank or your calendar. Now, this is exactly what happened for some of our patients, including Bob. Bob says he's been experiencing chronic pain since high school. His back completely went out. He complained of not being able to drive or even put on his socks. And he says when he was no longer able to play with his kids, it was the final straw. What he wants you to know today is that it only takes one appointment to see results, and you don't need to be afraid to change your life. So let's jump right into it. Now, there are 3 ways that we're going to go over today that you can reconnect with your health, energy, flexibility, and vitality and get back to your best life. Step number 1 is to align your spine, how the alignment and the movement of each vertebrae allows the nerve to control everything as it's supposed to. Then we'll move on to step 2. Step 2 is the Core 4 plan. It's our secret system to address 4 specific aspects to reducing and healing the pain in your body. And then we'll move on to step 3, the 15-minute efficiency method. Now, we can't speed up the healing process, but what we can do is respect and honor your time with this special method. Let's jump right in. So step 1, Align your spine. When the spinal column is in its proper alignment, the entire body is in balance, and therefore the central nervous system is able to facilitate communication between the body and the brain at an efficient rate. The bottom line is this: the nerve controls everything. The sciatic nerve runs down the leg, but it also branches to different organs and areas. When you don't have the right alignment, the movement of the spine is actually altered. And when the movement of the spine is interrupted, it creates an altered motion. And this altered motion causes inflammation, which shows up in your body as tightness and pain. And what happens is the snowball effect. Inflammation is what causes problems that begin to escalate into symptoms like extreme and debilitating pain, spasms, organ dysfunction, headaches, joint pain, stiffness, cramping, lack of sensation, weakness, lowered energy levels, and more. Do any of those sound familiar to you? You're going to want to think of it like a car. So, if you take your car in for regular maintenance, it's probably running well. Here's the thing: if you hear a bump or a rattle or something going in your car and you don't deal with it, the chances are you're going to look like this guy on the side of the road with a broke down car. But if you take your car in for regular maintenance and all of the belts and all of the pieces and parts are working together like they should, you are going to have a successful experience with your car. So why is this good for you? If we look at how the body is functioning as a whole, we can address the root of the issue and get you back to your life. We are able to identify the individual segments of your spine that may not be working properly and treat those areas. We can do all of this without prescription medicines, surgeries, and massive doctor bills. Take back fusions, for example. Not only is this a surgery that costs $150,000 on average, and it requires months of recovery time, but the truth is that it only has a 33% success rate. I don't know about you, but I don't have tens of thousands of dollars to throw into a surgery that might not work. So at this point, you might be thinking, okay, I get it, but how does this actually work? What's the answer? So that's where our Core 4 treatment plan comes in. This is our unique method that addresses 4 specific aspects to reducing and healing the pain and stress in your body. The Core 4 targets these main areas: soft tissue swelling and adhesions in the muscle, joint alignment and specifically vertebrae alignment, joint mobility, including the tendons, and the strengthening of your spine. These things allow us to get our patients max improvement in the shortest amount of time. And we care about more than just those things. We care about the traumas your body may have experienced. We care about previous attempts to address pain. We're wondering about current stressors to your body, the physical aspects of your job and life. And we want to know your personal health and activity goals. We don't just want to see you get well, we actually want to help you excel. Now, you're going to receive your Core 4 plan on your very first visit so that you can get going and get back to your life. This is good for you because you don't have to schedule another appointment just to start seeing results. You don't have to schedule additional appointments for scans and all these other things just to get started. There's no anxiety or stress waiting for that phone call so that you can figure out what the problem is. And there's no waiting for the bill to come, no waiting to feel better. This is exactly what happened with Autumn. Autumn had come in because she injured her back just before her wedding. She could barely walk into the office, and with one adjustment, she had experienced tremendous relief. And she says that after just 3 appointments, she was able to walk in heels and enjoy her wedding and honeymoon without pain. And man, was it so cool to be a part of that for her. Now, you may be thinking, that sounds great, but won't I just have to come back all the time? Who has time for that? And that's exactly why we've developed our 15-minute efficiency method. And we can't speed up the healing process, but we can respect and honor your time with this exclusive method. So I know the world is into fast, right? Everything's fast and quick. You can jump on Amazon and order something and have it here tomorrow or even the next day. Jimmy John's is freaky fast and can deliver your lunch in 10 minutes or less. This is one of my favorites, the no exercise diet, the way to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, as if that's even healthy. And then here's another favorite of mine, how to grow your hair faster in 1 week. And so listen, we completely get it. We've got kids, we've got a busy clinic. We know life is moving at 100 miles per hour, so we understand. And that's why we discovered that if we could understand where your spine is not in its natural position, if we could identify the areas of inflammation, stress, and mobility limitation, if we could align our plan with your health goals, and if we could develop the right treatment plan on your very first visit, then we could deploy our 15-minute efficiency method going forward. And this is good for you because you can get back to your real life quickly and feeling great. You can bring your kids without having to worry about distracting them in a doctor's office for hours on end. And you can stop by for a treatment on your way to the office or home from work without having to worry that you're missing out on a bunch of stuff. This is what happened with Kate. Kate is one of our patients and she's a busy working mom. She owns a CrossFit gym and she doesn't have time to be at the doctor's office for hours. She says the thing that she loves most about Great Lakes Health and Wellness, aside from making her pregnancy and postpartum journey smoother, is that you're in and out of 15 minutes, so even the busiest of moms can squeeze it all in. So let's go over one more time those 3 ways we just discussed so that you can reconnect with your health, energy, flexibility, and vitality and get your life back. So first we went over aligning your spine and how the alignment and movement of each vertebrae allows the nerve to control everything it's supposed to. And then we went over the Core 4 plan, our secret system to address 4 specific aspects to reducing and healing the pain in your body. And then we went through the 15-minute efficiency method. We can't speed up the healing process, but we can respect and honor your time with this special method. So listen, if you want relief from back or neck pain, if you want a solution to end migraines, sciatica, neuralgia, or more, if you want answers on how to relieve the pain that's preventing you from doing your day-to-day activities, and you're ready to get back to doing the things you used to love doing with family and friends while avoiding pills and surgery, then our new patient package is specifically for you. Our new patient package is our step-by-step formula to reconnect with your health, energy, flexibility, and vitality and get you back to your best life with the strength to do all the things you want, plus things you never thought you could, without spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on medicines, injections, and surgeries. Now, this is exactly what happened with our patient who came in frustrated and dependent on pain medication. She had gone to numerous physical therapy doctors, and no matter what she tried, it just wasn't working. She said that she came in to see Dr. Bob, and in 1 week, she started seeing results. One of the things that she said that we love is that Dr. Bob didn't see her as a dollar sign. He saw her as a person, and he was genuinely caring to help her get her life back. So let's go over quickly what our new patient package includes. This includes a thorough and complete consultation with one of our doctors. It includes posture and bilateral weight scales to help us make sure that we have all the information that we need. It does include a biostructural spinal test to help us evaluate low back pain and neck stress. And then you'll receive your doctor's report to explain your Core 4 treatment plan, and then, of course, your first treatment. Now, at this point, you have 2 options. You can continue to struggle with pain, stress, headaches, and other health issues while the medical bills just keep piling up due to doctor's visits and pills and injections and surgeries. Let's say you visit your primary care doctor. Now, I'm going to be generous here, and let's assume your primary care doctor is covered by insurance, and this is completely free. Let's say your primary care doctor refers you for physical therapy, which typically starts at around $500 or so. Now, physical therapy follow-ups is where it gets really expensive. These are going to be $300 to $350 a pop. And then, of course, you're going to need the x-rays to figure out what's going on, and those are $260 to $460. Once you add all that up, you're looking at somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500 just to get you started, not including all of your follow-up treatments. Or now you can go with choice 2. You can reconnect with your health, energy, flexibility, and vitality and get back to your best life without spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on medicines, injections, and surgeries that don't work. Now, I want to ask you, if all this did was finally give you relief to constant pain, would it be worth it? If you were able to get your life back to enjoy with your family and loved ones, would that be worth it? If you were able to get back to your active lifestyle that you used to love, would it be worth it then? And if you were able to get back to playing with your kids or grandkids again, would that be worth it? Now, one more time, let's go over what you're going to get with our new patient special. You're going to get a thorough and complete consultation and physical exam with the doctor. And you're going to get a biostructural spinal test to evaluate low back and neck stress. You'll receive the posture screen and bilateral weight scales to make sure we have all the information that we need. And of course, you'll get your doctor's report to explain your unique Core 4 treatment plan and then your first treatment. Now, listen, this is not going to run you $1,000. It's not even going to run you $500. It's not even going to run you $100. Today, our new patient special is just $49.95, and that does come with the digital x-rays, which is our bonus for you today. Now, if you could just choose one, traditional treatment, which comes with a massive financial investment, large time commitment, sometimes involves medicines, injections, and even surgeries, and can involve time off of work and typically doesn't treat the cause of the symptom. Or if you could choose chiropractic treatment, which is a small financial investment, lessens or eliminates the need for medicine. It comes with 15-minute treatment visits and it has long-term healing relief. Which one would you choose? It seems pretty obvious to me. Now, I want to remind you that the total value of this package is $1,610, but today's webinar only offer is that you can get started just for $49. Now, at this point, you might be thinking something like, is it even possible for me to ever really be completely free of pain? Maybe you've lived this way for weeks or months or years, and it seems unlikely that you'll ever get past this. And I want to tell you, yes, it is completely possible for you to live a pain-free life. This is exactly what happened with Becky. 2018 didn't start well for her. She had a minor meniscus tear, limited knee mobility, and inflammation that prevented her from doing the things she loved, like running. She was worried about surgery, and she was worried that someone was going to tell her she had to stop running. But physical therapy combined with regular adjustments kept her moving. She wasn't ever told that she couldn't do this or that. Instead, we were able to help her with guidance on modifying workouts so that she could get back to doing the things that she loves. Now you might be wondering, yeah, but aren't follow-ups expensive? And they're not. Follow-ups are just about $45 a visit. That's it. Plus, we will work with you and your insurance to find out what portion of these visits that they'll cover. So let me ask you something. What is your health worth to you? If you've been thinking of your health as an expense, I'm going to challenge you today to switch your thinking and begin to think of your health as an investment. So, are you ready to change your life for the better? Are you ready to get moving? If so, then I want you to click right on the button on this page that says Start Pain Assessment. You're going to answer a couple questions, and then our team is going to connect with you to get you started. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day.